Hello, welcome back to my channel. What we would call my tonterías, or if you're mean, my pendejadas, or my estupideces. But you're back anyway, and today is my long-awaited video that nobody asked for, ranking the K-dramas and Chinese dramas that I have finished in hindsight, based on not the rating that I gave them at the time, but the rating that I gave them now. And now to explain the rankings so we know what we're working with. So S tier, as it were, is favorite by NCT 127. Self-explanatory. A bop. Maybe my favorite NCT 127 song. Nothing has ever beat 사랑해 또 사랑해. Yogi Sogi. It's peak for me. And then next we have It Girl Energy. Obviously referencing all of the It girls in K-pop, It Girl Energy, Wonyoung, Ryujin, Yuna, all the girls. You get it. In the middle, they're having a mid-off. Also self-explanatory, not anything too special. The one below that, through tears, 괜찮아, 괜찮아, ding ding ding.
I'm okay. I'm fine. Quinchana. Quinchana. Ding, 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 ding.
And then the final tier, F tier, Sweet Dreams JYP edition, which is also self-explanatory.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel.
That is the worst of the worst, bottom of the barrel. I'm scared. It still haunts me. The first K-drama that I ever watched, which is kind of a lie, because I did watch an episode, not even a full episode. I did watch like the first 15 minutes of Boys Over Flowers, and somebody was trying to kill themselves, and I was like, I don't know if I'm about this. So officially the first K-drama I ever watched is Hello My 20s. So Hello My 20s is about these girls. They're basically sharing a house. So they're all housemates and college students, and they live in the same house. And they get a new girl that shows up, and it's basically just like a slice of life, almost like you slowly learn more about each of their lives, and they all have a secret. And it's cute and it's good, and I enjoyed it when I watched it, so it is very easily going in It Girl Energy. Wrap it up, guys. And then second of all, we have the second season of Hello My 20s, which I feel like kind of lost all of the beauty and charm that the first season had. It's been a really long time since I watched it, but I just don't remember it. Like, I'll remember scenes from the first season, but the second season, not so much, guys. Not so much. It's pretty forgettable. They switched out an actress, which was my favorite from the first season. So that's sad. And it just doesn't hit the same. So that one can go in Kinchana. Kinchana. It can go there. Okay, and the next one is, what is it? How come I can't? Okay, so the next one on the list is A Love So Beautiful, which was not my first Chinese drama, but the first Chinese drama that I finished, because girl, ain't no way I'd be finishing, what is it even called? Meteor Garden. Meteor Garden, Death of Me. The Death of Me. And as much as it pains me to say this, how wonderful and revolutionary the first time that I watched A Love So Beautiful was, looking back on it now, I'm gonna have to put it in they're having a mid-off, because it's just, I don't remember much from it except for like the vibes. So it's unfortunate, but it's going smack dab in the middle. Coming up next after that is My Hollow Love. That one was an interesting one. Sometimes I wonder, like, why I finish certain dramas and other ones I just cannot bring myself to finish. Like, I lose interest so easily. but this one I finished for some reason. It's about a girl that wears glasses that make her see a hologram, and then she ends up falling in love with the hologram. But then the hologram's creator, she also ends up start falling in love with the hologram's creator. Crazy. Yeah, it's Kenchana. Kenchana. It's a little bit less than mid, unfortunately. Okay, and next on the chopping block we have Because This Is My First Life. A lovely, lovely little drama. So sweet, so cute. One of my favorites. Some of my favorite characters. Some of my favorite chemistry between leads. And one of my favorite tropes of all time, which is ain't nobody doing it like fake marriage, like marriage, contractual marriage. What a good trope. So this one, for the memories and how much I love it, we put it in it girl energy. Cause although I do love it, it's not quite S tier for me. It did have some things that were lacking, and yeah, it's very good. Would rewatch it, have rewatched it, but it's not my favorite by NCT 127. Okay, and then next we have the first and second season of My First Love, which, thinking about it now, Hello My 20s and My First Love are interesting K dramas to be my first K dramas because they're kind of different than the norm. Not much to say about these two. I don't very much remember them except for when, like at the end, when they finally realize that they like each other and something like this. That's why season one is going Sweet Dreams JYP edition, and season two is going in because it's a little bit better because it's like the best friends to lovers that finally culminates over. It's so good. Now, next we have Cinderella and the Four Knights. What y'all know about Cinderella and the Four Knights? Oh my gosh, straight to favorite by NCT 127. S tier. No notes. It's a reverse harem, first of all, which is so good. I love having like 5 different romantic interests and not knowing who the main lead is. 10 out of 10. Zero notes. Actually, I don't remember what I gave it out of 5 stars, but I'm betting it's, if not 5 stars, like 4 or 4.5 stars. I love Cinderella and the Four Knights. Would rewatch, have rewatched, will continue to rewatch. So good. And next we have I Hear You, which is a Chinese drama, C drama. Alert. This one, I put it in It Girl energy because it's slay. It was a foundational Chinese drama for me. Like everything that I see is based off of that. And it's just so cute. And even though I didn't technically finish it, I got to the last episode and only got like halfway through it. I still count it as finished because I mean, I knew exactly where everything was going. Like they were having a wedding and everything. I'm like, let's wrap it up. We're done. I'm done. I'm satisfied. But yeah, it girl energy for the good memories and good vibes. Next up, we have Fight for My Way, which is about a disgraced competitive martial artist. I'm trying to remember exactly what he does. It's like judo or something, like mixed martial arts. But he threw a game in his past, and that kind of follows him around everywhere now. And he stopped doing mixed martial arts because of that. And then his best friend, since they were young, who wants to be a news reporter or like work as an announcer type vibe. She wants to be like out there on the mic in the center of attention. You know, she's like, that's what she loves, that's her dream. And then they're two friends who are dating. And it's basically kind of like a slice of life as well, but it goes through the characters and their histories, their hardships, and them struggling to reach their dreams. And it's just really nice, and I just really like it. It has another trope that I really like, which is friends to lovers, like best friends to lovers. I eat that. I eat that up, bro. So good. So that's going straight into favorite by NCT 127. 사랑해, 넌 사랑해. No notes. Such a good drama. Park Seo-joon. He's so handsome. And I love the main lead, the female main lead as well. I love that actress. I can't think of her name right off the top of my head. I'll put it. But I love her so much. Next, we have I Am Not a Robot, which came to me in a very turbulent time in my life. Like, COVID was just starting, and I was cooped up and sad and anxious, and it just hit all of my emotions like a sack of bricks. And for that reason, it goes straight to S tier favorite and by NCT 127. So good. It's about this girl who loves inventing and just wants to make something useful for people, and this guy who is like a hermit and he has an allergic reaction to like human touch. So like if a person touches him like skin on skin, he goes into like anaphylactic shock and tries to die. But he orders this robot and wacky things happen. Wacky things happen because the girl, she's the face of the robot. Her ex boyfriend made the robot, so he based the robot off of her face, and the actual robot gets broken. So she has to sub in for the freaking robot. Insanity ensues. Romance ensues. S tier. So good. Also, made me cry so bad. Like ugly, nasty, boo boo, poo poo tears. But so good. Then we have 100 Days My Prince, which love you, Kyungsoo. Love EXO. But it is pretty mid. Not like thinking back on it. Do I remember anything about it? Not really. Not really. It's so sweet and cute, but ultimately mid and kind of unmemorable. So it goes in there having a mid off. I do want to rewatch it though, have a second go at it and relive it from the beginning, you know? So maybe one of these days I'll do that. But for now, it's going in, they're having a mid off. He is psychometric next. Park Jin Young, my man. The first boy group that I got into was GOT7. So he has a special place in my heart. He was my first bias from a boy group. So when I found out that he had a drama and it was a crime drama, y'all, it was done. I watched that thing. I ate it up. Looking back on it now, though, nothing too special. But I still have a special place in my heart for it. So it's going in they're having a mid off. As sad as it might be. But basically this drama is about Jin Young. I forget his character's name, but he can see into people's memories if he touches them. Like if they so many skin on skin contacts. He has to have contact with like their skin and he can recall like their memory. So that helps him as he investigates crimes that not only have to do with like current crimes but also certain crimes from the past. Super good. Super good. And I love one of the supporting characters, the other girl investigator, not the female main lead, the other girl investigator. Love her. I will never forgive what the writer does to her because I loved her so much, but pretty good. But I'm putting it smack dab in the middle. Now we have Meow the Secret Boy. Another one that makes me question why I finish some dramas and some dramas I cannot finish because this one is not very good. Like, it's not very well written or very interesting or anything. It's going in Sweet Dreams JYP edition. I remember practically nothing from this. It has the same female main lead actress as he is psychometric, so that's probably why I watched it. And I finished it somehow. But really, not anything to write home about, so it can go to the bottom. Sabe? Now we have 365 Repeat the Year. Y'all, I don't think I'm giving it enough credit. If I were to redo this, I think I would put it in favorite by NCT 127 because of the intrigue. So basically, it's this group of people that come to like this lady that promises that she can like send them back in time a year. So they can redo the year and fix a mistake that they had made, or like, do something different. So you get to learn the stories of all these different people and how they all inter intertwine and how everybody is connected somehow, and it's like crime and just a bunch of crazy stuff. It's so good. The only thing is that there's not really like a super uh, what's the word? Defined, apparent, obvious. Basically what I'm getting at is that the romantic plot is like a subplot, which I mean it's not supposed to be like a romance K-drama, but I do wish there was a little bit more. But it's still good. So it is going in It Girl Energy. Would watch it again. Super good. Now we have Mr. Temporary, which is also more like a crime thriller mystery drama and less like a romance drama. It's going in there having a mid off because I do not remember much from it except that my dad liked it and I like the actors in it. The one that ends up being the murderer, I love him. And that's about it. So it's going in the middle. So I Married the Anti-Fan, another beautiful example of fake dating trope. Love it so much. I wish that this was my life. I think that if I hated on a specific member of a group so much that I became known as their number one anti-fan, they would not let near him though. One can dream though. I I would love for this to happen to me. In that case, I hate anyone from 17. I would rather die than be in the same room as them. Um, don't ever put me near them. Um, they're nasty and I don't ever want to look at them. But you get it. It girl energy. Next we have Scripting Your Destiny. It's a very short one. Um, it goes in Kinchana Kinchana because though it was not the worst thing that I've ever watched, it's not necessarily good. It's like it didn't really have that much of a lasting impact on me. The characters felt shallow, and I feel like I don't know. It didn't really wrestle my jimmies or anything. What? How would you? That's not how you say it. You get what I mean. It's not. It wasn't my favorite by a long shot. So, Kinchana, Kinchana, ding, 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 ding. Next, we have just Between Lovers or Rain or Shine. It has two titles that are used interchangeably. I love this one. It's about these two people that are just, I mean, it's basically like they're just trying to live. And they share a traumatic event in their past when a mall like collapsed on top of them. So the girl, her goal and like dream in life is to be an architect and to stop that kind of thing from happening in the future. And then the guy just is like super resentful and bitter and struggles with the trauma of it, obviously. And it's about them finding each other again and helping each other through their trauma and trying to not necessarily like right the wrongs of the people in the past, but like help everyone who was affected or as many people as they can who were affected by the tragedy find peace as well as themselves, like including themselves. And it's just so sweet and nice, and the emotion of it is so good. And I just felt so attached to these characters the whole time, and I just wanted things to go well for them and for them to have peace and be able to love each other and enjoy their lives. Even though they're not real, it hit hard. So yeah, this is going in favorite by NCT 127. I love this drama so much. Next up, we have My Love from the Star or My Love from a Star. It's about an alien that comes to Earth and ends up falling in love. What more can you want? What more can you want? He falls in love with an actress. What more can you ask for? It's going straight into it girl energy. So good. For this actor was outed for the evil that he has done, and I could enjoy watching dramas that he isn't. But yes, it girl energy. Next, we have From a Distance, Spring is Green, which is a shorter one. It's only 12 episodes, I think. It's going in, they're having a mid off. It's a very typical college romance emotional drama. It did make me cry, but it's really not that memorable. And also, the actor's blonde hair, the main male lead actor's blonde hair, hurts me to look at because I can just imagine how crisp and crusty it was the whole time.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
It is so bright blonde. I can only imagine. But anyway, they're having a mid off. It goes. Now we have another C drama. C drama alert. Put Your Head on My Shoulder. Probably my favorite C drama that I've ever seen up until this point, other than one that I haven't finished. So it can't technically be on this list. Go Ahead. That C drama, so good, but I've not finished it, so it can't be on this list. But yeah, I love Put Your Head on My Shoulder. It is going in. It girl energy, no notes, love, forced proximity, forced to be roommates, that whole jazz. There's nothing better. And now we have Run On, which might be in my top favorites, only because I feel like, I don't know, their love story is just so realistic. I don't know, I feel just like I'm watching two actual people fall in love, and their conversations are so realistic, and like I just love the personalities of both of them and how they're both like weird in their own way. Like they find each other, and it's just so sweet, and I love it so much. And it's going in favorite by NCT 127. I don't know what else to tell you. Like it gets kind of, I mean, it is a slow drama, but I love it. And I don't super care for the supporting characters and like their storyline, but I don't care. I'm still putting it in favorite by NCT 127. It's one of my favorites, if not like my favorite. I just adore it. Next up, we have A River Runs Through It. I do not have enough time in this video to tell you all of the ways that this drama has failed me. This may be the reason why I barely watch Chinese dramas anymore, because this drama ruined me in every conceivable way. And if I could put it lower than F tier, it would go in that tier. But for now, it's going to Sweet Dreams JYP edition. It should be lower. I hated the ending. Was not worth finishing the whole thing. Mm-mm. Next, we have Our Beloved Summer, which is about this couple that breaks up and then they end up meeting each other years later, and like having to navigate the awkwardness, figure out why they broke up and stuff. And usually I don't care for dramas where they had already been together, like they already know they had been together and then they broke up for whatever reason. They happened to see each other after years or whatever. But this one was so good. It was so good and so sweet. And the second lead syndrome literally broke my spirit and my soul, because never have I felt so identified with a character in a K drama, solely based on how much he hesitates and how much he just watches and never makes like a move or anything to his detriment, you know? And it's just, I felt that. And it's sad. So it really had like a profound impact on me. So it is going in favorite by NCT 127. Would recommend it. I love it so much. I love the main leads as well. So good. Now we have All of Us Are Dead. That one's going. I really like the beginning parts when the zombie apocalypse is just starting out. This drama is a zombie apocalypse drama, by the way. But set in a school. And I really like the initial, like, I always enjoy, like, the initial terror of little by little, like, the outbreak starting in these types of shows and movies and stuff. And I really like how they do it in this one, how it like slowly starts spreading within the school, and you're like, panicked for everyone, but nobody knows what's going on until it's already too late. And oh my goodness, it's just, I love the panic inducing energy that it has. I'll have to see in once the second season comes out, but I did enjoy it. So put it in.
It girl energy.
And then another zombie drama that has some comedy, some romance, some mystery, some crime. It has a little bit of everything. Happiness. That is going straight to the middle. I feel like they tried to do so much that it just kind of was nothing super groundbreaking. So it is going in there having a mid off. It was cute and I did like it, but it was not my favorite. So straight to the middle. The Secret Life of My Secretary is one of my favorites of all time. Also, it is the first K drama that I watched as it was airing. So all other things that I had watched in the past had just been already all out and I just binged it on like Netflix or Viki or whatever, but this one was actively coming out and I was definitely watching it legally because I couldn't find it on Netflix or Viki, so I was watching it for sure legally. But I just fell in love with it. I don't know. It's so good. I love the main actress. And I'm putting it straight in favorite by NCT 127. Male lead gets like face blindness, but he can still see secretary, his secretaries, and that's the only face that he can see. It's just so good. It's just so good. She has such an impact on him. Like it's left an imprint of his mind, and he can see her even though he has face blindness. What's better than that? What is better than that? So yeah, right to the top. So good. 2521. What can I say? It's going to It Girl Energy because I cannot, in good faith, put it in favorite in S tier because of the ending and how it broke me. And it is the most traumatic K drama that I've ever watched in my life in terms of the emotional damage it's done to me. So I can't put it any higher than It Girl Energy. Sorry. And coming off of the deep depression pit that 2521 put me in, we have Welcome to Waikiki, which is exactly what I needed after finishing 2521. I literally the same day that I watched the last episode of 2521, I started watching Welcome to Waikiki. So it was the exact juxtaposition that I needed to get me out of the deep, deep, deep depression pit that 2521 had put me in and get me back to at least like a neutral level. And I love it for that. And not only did it save me from the pits of depression hell, but it also is just so funny and cute and I just love it. So it's going to favorite by NCT 127. Splash Splash Love is another one that's going straight up to It Girl Energy. It was 2 episodes long, so it's basically like an extended movie almost. I can't comfortably put it in an S tier, but it is really cute, very good, and I enjoyed it a lot. And it made me kick my feet and giggle, and it's an easy, quick watch, so I would recommend it. Now we have today's webtoon, which I didn't expect to like as much, just because I didn't see many people talking about it. It wasn't that popular, but I loved it. It was slow, but I didn't mind. I just love Kim Sejong. I love Kim Sejong. I love her so much. Anything that she's in, I will eat it up. It's always good. And this one was no different. I just loved the character arcs and the growth that each character had. It was just so good. It was just delightful. So I'm putting it in favorite by NCT 127. And that is that. Next, we have the series Little Women, which is another like crime thriller mystery drama that doesn't have that much romance in it. It has like crumbs. And when you get the crumbs, it's so good. The crumbs are so good. but it is going in it girl energy because it didn't quite get to that S tier. Like I felt something missing by the end of it. I was like, but it is very good, and it's plot twist type vibes. It's definitely worth a watch if you like that kind of thriller, and also like going against like class divides and stuff, and like rich versus poor, like that whole kind of vibe. It's good. It's very good. But I still felt at the end like something was missing. So it's just going in It Girl today. Okay, and now we have Glitch, which is about a girl who has been seeing aliens her whole life, and then they come for her boyfriend or something, and she goes to find her boyfriend who has been taken by aliens. It's a whole thing. It's crazy. But I'm putting it in there having a mid off because I don't really remember much from it. I mean, it was really good when I was watching it, but it just doesn't have a lasting impact. I really like the main female lead actress. She's very good. But I also love Nana. I love Nana. And she's so good in this too. But yeah, it's just going in the middle. And then finally, we have Twinkling Watermelon. I don't even need to tell you where this is going. It is going straight to the top. S tier favorite by NCT 127. It is top 3 of my favorite dramas of all time. It is about this kid who ends up time traveling to the past and meeting like his dad and his mom. It's kind of like a Back to the Future vibe, but it's just so much emotion, so sincere, so heartfelt, so funny. It just hits all of the marks so well. Like it's a coming of age, it's a comedy, it's a sci-fi. It's just so good, and it's one of my favorites of all time. So I can comfortably put that at the top, at the top, and I would even put it at the front, like before everything else, before all of the other series that are there. It is really something once in a lifetime series type vibes. So yeah, thank you for embarking on this journey with me. I really just do this for fun. It's kind of like a almost like journaling for me, so I can have it to look back on in the future and be like, oh, in this time of my life, like this is the things that I liked, and this is how I felt about this, and how I like this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Hasta la próxima. Bye bye.